Hello guys and welcome to a thing. I'm very nervous because I promised to do this on Friday on Twitter, and now it's Friday morning and I have to leave for school very soon. But we're going on a trip today that's gonna last for we're doing a lot of driving on the trip. And I was thinking, oh great, I can edit this on the drive, but I have to film it first. Today's video is not one that I had planned for a while. In fact, it was only a week ago that the plans began. So, Nick Rewind is a channel which exists, and on this channel, a lot of content about Nickelodeon is published. It's an official Nickelodeon channel, and a lot of content about older Nickelodeon is published. Okay, that's really all we need to know, isn't it? On this channel, a week ago, they uploaded the top 10 songs from Victorious, and I decided, you know what, let's watch it. Mainly, I was like, what, they haven't done this already? I feel like they have, because they do a lot of stuff about Victorious. And, oh my goodness. They did their own show so dirty in that video. They really just completely, the song, the list is just, it's so wrong. It's actually disgraceful how wrong it is. So I immediately said, I have to fix this terrible mistake. And I went through and I ranked all of the songs, not just the top 10, no, that's not what we do around here. I ranked all the songs, kinda. There's some we're not counting. I do not count Broken Glass or Chicago, even though those are like fan favorites. I just feel like I don't count them. Like one of them is not even like a full version. One of them is only like half of a song, and it's not meant to be like a serious performance anyway. My hands are moving around all over the place. I should really stop doing that. So we're not counting either of those. We're also not counting the Make It Shine remix from the Helen episode, which weirdly Nick Rewind put number 7 on their list. And I didn't even remember that it existed. It's like, I don't count it because it's a remix, a reprise or whatever. It should not be counted. It's also not that great. We're also not counting I Want You Back from Locked Up because that's a cover from the Jackson 5. It's not an original song for the soundtrack. We're also not counting the song Leave It All to Shine, which Nick Rewind had at number 3 on the list. Because listen, you guys, okay, the episode that's from the iCarly and Victorious crossover. A lot of people seem to think that that's a Victorious episode, but it's not. And please stop thinking that even Nickelodeon themselves have this wrong. It is only counted as an iCarly episode. Therefore, the song Leave It All to Shine does not appear anywhere in Victorious. And therefore, it is not a Victorious song. And people really need to stop confusing this, including Nickelodeon themselves. Like, why the hell can no one get this? This is not that complicated, you guys. Let's just get into the list. There's 22 songs, I think. I counted. So, let's just go. Number 22 on our list, so the song at the very bottom of our list is Faster Than Boys with a Z. You know what's really sad is that I'm pretty sure this is like the last song from the show, and it's the one I consider the worst. Yeah, that's very sad. I actually forgot this song had a verse when I was doing this ranking. I really thought they just played the chorus and that was it. No, there is a verse, and it's really just the same as the chorus. This song very much fails to touch me at all. You know. That's what a good song should do. And this one doesn't do that. Sure, it's fine. None of their songs in this show are really bad. This one, it's fine. But I really can't say anything more beyond that. Also, can we just talk about the title and, the main refrain of the song? What the hell does it mean? I'm moving faster than boys. Are boys known for being like very fast? I've never heard of that. Is this is this a thing that I've just never been let in on or something? Because I'm lost. I'm a bit lost in the forest. Also, what is this song talking about? Because it's like, I'm moving faster than boys. A recipe for disaster. The sound of your voice. It makes me go, no, you've got to go. What the hell is going on in this song? Okay, we should just move on from this one, because evidently this one is not safe. At number 21, we have... what the hell? We have LA Boys with a Z. Again, what the hell is going on? Like, seriously, Nickelodeon, apparently you just need to stop putting B-O-Y-Z at the end of your song, and then I'll like it, I guess. It seems to be what's going on. So yeah, I know this song is a fan favorite. In fact, Nick Rewind had it at number 10 on the list, and it, you know, as soon as that video opened with this song's number 10, I said, right, this is completely, this is going to be completely all wrong all the way through. I was right. So, this song is, okay, so, let's talk. This song it's very obvious exactly what happened with the writing of this episode. This was an episode where they said, they looked back at season 1, they looked at the episode Freak the Freak Out, they was like, oh, this takes place in Karaoke Dokie, and then they never reused the location. So I imagine they were like looking back at that, they said like, hey, that was special, let's try to recreate that. And that is literally the worst sentence you can ever say if you work in media. Okay, never say that sentence. Never say, hey, that was special, let's try to recreate that, because you are about to create the biggest abomination of the year. This was just, I mean, this episode really just, because they play this song in Karaoke Dokie, and they try to use the place throughout the episode, which we've literally not heard even mentioned in anything but Freak the Freak Out so far. See, I've seen enough TV to know how this works, you guys. So the episode revolves around Tori, Kat, and Jade chasing after this really unattractive Canadian boy. And it features the classic VICTORiOUS hating Canada running joke. And I don't appreciate that joke. Okay, Canada is my personal favorite country ever. And then just this song is just... I know, it has Ariana Grande in it and everything. I'm supposed to love it. But it's just... the verses are fine. The verses, like, if this song was just the verses, it might be a few spots higher on this list. But the chorus is complete cringe, and I do not like it. That's not cute, okay? Let's move on. At number 20 on our list, we have Make It Shine. So yes, I know, it's a classic, it's the theme song of the show. What the hell is going on? Why is it at only number 20? Well, it's really just kind of boring. It's, like I said, it's not a bad song, it's just, it's not an exciting song. It's just very, like, bland and sort of mediocre, and, like, that's even worse. Like, you know, to have a theme song of a show be bland and mediocre is really, really a bad precedent for the show. Do I have anything else to say about this? Oh yeah, as we mentioned earlier, they did a remix. The remix is, I guess, better than the original, but it's also, like, they're so unremarkable and forgettable. This song was at number 5 on Nick Rewind's list. Definitely an overplacement, but I feel like they were sort of contractually obligated to do that almost, because it was the theme song of the show. Like, there's a lot of stuff on Nick Rewind that I feel like is contractual obligation. That really might be all I have to say about this. Next up, number 19, we have All I Want Is Everything. So yes, All I Want Is Everything, the only original song from the special Locked Up. Nick Rewind did not have this one on their list, but I remember Ms. Mojo had this at number, like, 8 on their list. And I don't know what, this song is not that great. It's another situation of the verses really outshine the chorus, but the chorus gets the most time, and that's just really sad when that happens. Like, the verses are pretty good. The whole song also is quite catchy, and that's a negative thing about with this one, because I don't like the song very much. It's, yeah, we're in the realm of the list right now where it's just, I don't have a lot to say about them. They're just, like, very like, the verses are fine, and the chorus is not. That's really all I have to say about this. This is also the song where Tori's shoe flew into the Chancellor of Yarba's eye. So, I'm thinking he wasn't too fond of this song either. This song is also one of the few that has, like, an official music video, I think. I think I saw it. And I think you can find it if you look it up. But anyway, number 18 on our list, 365 Days. So they finally fixed the chorus. They finally fixed their choruses. Yay them! But this song just again, it's a good song, but it's on the lowest end of good. I just don't care for it. It just sounds too, like, it doesn't stand out enough to me. That's really becoming apparent that's a big factor for me, is the song has to, like, stand out, you know, in order for me to really like it. Like, I like the song, but I don't love the song. I could love the song if it was a bit more unique, but it just sounds a bit too, you know, done. Yeah, I really have nothing more to say about this one. This one is what Andre's saying to Jade in order to, like, work out his feelings. That was a weird episode. I really liked the scene with Tori dressed as Jade. That will forever be remembered and iconic and excellent. And then Jade throwing the scissors at the wall. Oh, lovely. I remember Nickelodeon using a lot that Jade throwing the scissors at the wall. I remember them using that a lot in the trailers. Memories. So next up, we have number 17, 5 Fingers to the Face. You know what I got for you? 5 fingers to the face. 5 fingers to the face. So yeah, this is Nickelodeon's 2012 or whatever attempt to recreate 90s hip-hop. And they succeeded. This song really does sound like 90s hip-hop, at least to me. That's someone who's never been alive in the 90s. I think it sounds like 90s hip-hop. I've heard a lot of 90s hip-hop. And this song just... Listen, it would probably be a lot higher on this list if it was, like, done better. Like, the way that it switches through everyone's voice kind of is a bit awkward. And the usage of the voice for the is not cute and really is kind of ruining it for me. Also, the topic of this song is remarkably sexual for Nickelodeon. Like, this song is for real about the sex. Let's just acknowledge that. Go listen to the song if you don't believe me. But yeah, I still considered it good enough to rank it above these other songs, even with the awkward voice transitions. Also, this song is what they sing in Tori the Zombie. The song that they sing in that episode, Tori the Zombie, what Kat and Trina are singing in the car. And I think I will. I think I might prefer that version. That because it's just so. I can't even think of the word. It's just like the best, you know. Next up, we have number 16. I feel like I'm kind of rushing, but remember we have a time limit, okay? Number 16, Make It in America. Now, Make It in America, I feel like is one of the most forgettable songs from the soundtrack. It's, in case you're wondering, it's the song at the end of the special called Tori Goes Platinum. I don't think I really like that entire episode. I don't really think I like it. I think I like the other 2 specials a lot more. But this is a song that exists. It's Tori's opening for the Platinum Music Awards. Woohoo! And it's good. It's the first song on this where I'm like, yeah, this is a good song, but again, just it sounds it sounds like a pop song I would hear on the radio, and it's very forgettable. I literally didn't remember that this song existed for like half my entire life. Nick Rewind had it at number 8. Yeah, that does check out. Number 8 on the list. I thought, wait, was that the Make It Shine remix? No, that was number 7. And I mean, number 8 is not, it's not like an unjustified position. Like, it's a good song, but it could be better. Also, it could also be better if it was sung by someone who weren't Victoria Justice. I'm not a huge fan of her voice doing this song. I don't know who else would have done it, but I just feel like it wasn't great as a solo. And that might, once again, be all I have to say. So, next up, I think we're at number 15. It's Not Christmas Without You. Now this song certainly has a tendency to be forgotten since it's from the Christmas episode, and it's a Christmas song, and therefore it's like not really a song for every time of year. It's a good song. It's a better song than I remembered, which I discovered while I was like, had to go back and listen to all these. It's a better song than I remembered. And it sounds like a Christmas song. They did that part right. It definitely sounds like a Christmas song, but it also sounds a bit like every other Christmas song, like with the saxophone and the brass instruments. But I feel like I've done a little bit too much talking in this video about, and this is just like everything else, so we can ignore that part. Well, actually, it might be too late for that already. I have to say though, the Christmas songs that are like, I wish you were here, like for Christmas, and that it's not actually about like the Christmas season. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Hang on. The addition of Liz Gillies and Ariana Grande, since we were just talking about voices, Liz Gillies and Ariana Grande definitely helped boost this song's position in the list. Again, if this was a solo by Victoria Justice, it would have been a let down. But with them two, it's a lot better. Oh yeah, and I was saying I'm not the biggest fan of the songs where the Christmas love songs. Like, no, I want to hear a Christmas carol that's about like the Christmas season. Okay, so like this is in the category of the bad. Anyway, and next up we have number 14. I think, I really hope I've got these numbers right. You're the Reason. So, this song is, back when I was like 5 years old or something, this song was my absolute jam. I had it on my iPod. And I remember when the iPod existed? Yeah, I had one of those, and this was always playing on. I played the episode on VOD all the time for the song. I played the song on my iPod all the time. It was my freaking jam of all time. And like by now, I feel like I listen to it so much that it's not as good just because I listened to it so much when I was like 5 years old. I wish that wasn't the case, because it's a good song. It's definitely the best one so far. I definitely have done this correctly, because it's definitely better than all those other ones we talked about. And I feel like it's a chorus we can all relate to. You might be crazy, but have I told you lately that I love you? We can all say that about people. We can all probably have that said. No, maybe not. Maybe we can't all have that said about us, but someone would say it about me, probably. And since we're on the topic of voices with these past few songs, this song actually sounds good by Victoria Justice. Make It in America does not sound as good. This is also not the first song. Make It Shine is the first song, but this is the second song in the show. And that really might be all I have to say. I'm really getting disappointed by how little I have to say about some of these, but sure. Next up, we have number 13, Freak the Freak Out. The first thing we're going to talk about here is those snobby girls' faces at the end, because it's so beautiful to me. It's like the way they're just like, oh, how dare you jump upon our table? I am so snitching. It's like Chloe Bourgeois. It literally, they remind me of Chloe Bourgeois. Just like, Gammykins, this horrible little girl jumped on our table. Can you please arrest her from the city? And it's like, no. And it's like, oh, ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. That's what, it's literally, that's what's happening with those girls. Okay. So this was another one. It was my fucking jam when I was little. And I don't like it as much now. Nick Rewind put it at number 1 on the list. Should not be at number 1 on the list. Especially considering the other song that's in that episode. Like, yeah, yes, sure. The whole episode is one of the most iconic pieces of television from our entire generation, but this song is just not as good. It's good. It's a good song, but it's just not as good as the other ones that we've yet to talk about. Also, Louise Nordoff will forever be remembered. Next up we have, at number 12, I think, Beggin' on Your Knees. I'm a bit weirded out, actually, by the fact that they named this episode after the song, but why not? So this song it's very basic. It's like the one song from Victorious that like everyone remembers. I feel like it's like, what's a song from Victorious? And then they think of this one. Even so, I do like it. Nick Rewind put it at number 4 on the list. Definitely should not have been that high. It's good, especially like I love what's like going on in the episode. Like, she just got completely played by someone, and she's said, "Oh, fuck you." So, and I really wish for the clip I could have gotten the part with Jade just it's one of my favorite things, but sadly that was not in the video that I had, because I was too lazy to go to Netflix to record these, so I had to go to YouTube. That's why that's why you've seen some questionable things. Anyway, next up we have, I think, number 11, Swell Song.
And every day I'm only thinking about you and a bunch of other important things, but primarily you.
So yes, the song, the Cabby song, I do not ship Cabby even a little bit, but you have to deny, not you have to deny it, you cannot deny even, that this song is excellent, and it is beautiful, and something that everyone should want to have sung to them. And just the lyrics, really the lyrics is, it's spot on, and the melody is, it's good, but not as good as the rest of the ones. I don't know, do other people have a lot to say about songs when they do like a top 10 songs list? Because I don't know. I just feel like maybe I just don't have enough nostalgia with the songs, I guess. Like when I did, it was only a few times that I talked about it. So next up, I think we're number 10. You Don't Know Me.
You look at me and there's just one thing that you see, so listen to me. Listen to me.
So Nick Rewind put this at number 9 on the list. Definitely not high enough, I feel like, even though I have it at number 10, so like I can't really talk, but you know, we get into details. So this is Jade's song, her solo, or mostly solo. It's great. It's great. I've had it stuck in my head for like days for entire days on numerous occasions. It is great. It's just great. I can really do nothing but praise it, especially the part that I showed you. I love the listen to me part. That too good. And I'm really running out of time now. Okay, let's go on. Number 9. Okay, we'll go with that. Finally Falling. So this song, as well as the entire episode it's from, is like very underrated if you ask me. Like, I love this song so much. It's amazing, especially the piano part that like wasn't supposed to exist, where like Tori's behind the stage getting the makeup off and Andre's like improvising with the piano. I love that part. And I love the singing part. Just this song is so great, you guys. It's great. And no one even likes it or remembers the freaking episode. It's a tragedy. It really is. Well, though not as much of a tragedy as the quality of that clip I showed you. And I'm sorry, but because no one remembers the episode, I had to get desperate for that clip. Next up, because we have to go quickly. Number 8, I think. Here's To Us. It's the number 2.
Not a dollar in my pocket, but I rock it like I ain't broke.
This song is just really good. They finally figured a song that sounds good in Victoria Justice's voice. It's one of the last songs of the show. It's very good. It's all about, like, as far as I can tell, it's all about just like being a loser. So I can very much relate to it. It's catchy as heck. The melody is spot on. There's just so much goodness involved here. It touches me. Like I said earlier, it touches me. That's what a good song needs to do. And what so many on this list have failed to do. Yeah, I think that's all I need to say about that one. Next up is number, I think, 7. Countdown. So yes, Countdown, another one of the most forgotten songs in the show, I think, but it's great. Again, this is the Hope birthday song for Sean Quincy, and it's great. It's it's an upbeat song, super catchy, and well, actually, maybe it's not that catchy. Really, that might have been a lie. But it's great. It's like a nice, it's a good dancey party sort of song, and I don't really know what to say about it. It's one of the most forgotten songs. I don't really have nostalgia to talk about or anything. I mean, I could talk about how thematic it is that it's called Countdown, and this whole video has been a countdown, but like, that's not that interesting. So number 6, BFB. Now, I just want to make it clear right now, I don't support the whole thing in books or movies or even IRL. I don't support the whole idea of my best friend's brother is the one for me. I don't support it at all. It's a bad idea. Do not get together with your best friend's sibling. That's really bad. The song, however, that is really good. And I do have to ignore the lyrics whenever... I do have to ignore the lyrics when I'm doing this, because it's like most of the time we like songs that have terrible lyrics, so I have to do that. I can't just put this song super low because I don't like the lyrics. This song is great. This song is one of the best songs for dancing. It's incredibly catchy. I don't remember why. I don't remember even listening to it as a kid. Maybe I just didn't see it. No, I definitely saw the Prom episode as a kid. Maybe I just stopped it before this song, because this song is how it closes. So I'm definitely realizing we're not going to be able to get through all these right now. I'm not sure. I'll be able to film the later ones. I'll be able to film the rest at some point, but I'm not sure when. I will have to figure this out. I almost stopped this recording. No, we have to say, next up is number 5. Take a Hint. So Take a Hint is another song that I have incredible nostalgia with. It is amazing. It is so badass and just catchy and amazing. It's got everything, really. And it's got Tori and Jade running around Nozu, just pointing fingers and being badass. It's amazing. Also, can we just for a second talk about the second where it's like, but it always seems to bite me in the cut. Then the next word is ask. That is definitely intentional. But yeah, this song was my jam as a kid. I literally played the episode on VOD so much so I could listen to the song. I was past the iPod phase by now, but I listened to it so much. I danced around to it so much. It was truly the time of my entire life. So yeah, lots of good memories. Nick Rewind had this song at number 2. which is appropriately high, but there's definitely some other ones that need to be higher. So let's get to those. At number 4, we have favorite foods / song to you. To you.
But all that I can do, all that I can do is give a song to you.
Go behind the frog, I'll take a picture. Not you.
It is the frog goddess.
Get your shadows out of the way. No problem.
Worship, worship. Alright, if you couldn't tell, thanks to my clothing change, the school trip has since happened, and also you just saw that clip, so okay. I wasn't able to do any filming anywhere, so just had to wait till we get back home. Okay, so song to you, let's talk. It is very good. It's not just good because of like the melody. I think it's just the topic is it's a very beautiful sentiment. I think I'm very distracted because my glasses are fogging up right now and it's very annoying. Okay, so yes, it's a very beautiful sentiment and a very beautiful song. And I am also counting like favorite foods alongside it because it's the same melody and it is like a full song, so I like count it, but I don't count them as two separate songs because they're like the same melody. And favorite foods is hilarious and awesome. So yeah, that's definitely helping this one get up the list. And I know the actor for Andre said he wrote the song like a while before the show actually started, so that's interesting. He did a very nice one. He actually wrote like a lot of the songs from what I understand. I'm gonna try to get my glasses fixed, and in the meantime, number 3, we have Tell Me That You Love Me.
So tell me that you love me, yeah, and tell me that I take your breath away. And maybe if you take one more, then I would know for sure there's nothing left to say. Tell me that you love me anyway.
Now, I do not understand why nobody even like talks about this song, because it is so good. It is just it's probably the most, is it the most underrated song in the show? I'll go with it, even though number 1 on my list is pretty underrated as well. It's an excellent song. It's just very beautiful. It's the only word for it. It's beautiful. The lyrics don't make a ton of sense. I really am not sure what the verses are talking about, but it's just the chorus is awesome, and the verses are awesome with the melody, and just it's from such a memorable episode. I absolutely love the episode it's from. If the restaurant staff still made them pay for the bill after this, then with that, we are down to 2 left. Which order do you think they're going to come in? Well, let's just reveal it. Okay, number 2 on the list, we have Give It Up. Ah, yes, another song about sex that we can find on Nickelodeon. Perfect. Alright, so this song is, of course, an all-time classic, and the most iconic song of the whole show, probably. For the most iconic episode of the whole show. They even, like, performed it in 2019, or whatever, and it's the 2 of the best singers in the show, duet. Of course, the song in the actual show was interrupted periodically with scenes of Tori forcing pills into Trina's mouth, but you know, details. It is just a truly spiritual experience, this song, I think, and it just is, it was, I know Nick Rewind had it at number 6 on their list. That's not nearly high enough. Okay? Most people would put this at number 1. I don't. I have it at number 2. Because I really honestly do believe that there is a better song, and you honestly probably don't know what it is, because like I said earlier, it's a pretty underrated one. And in fact, let's just move on to it right now. number one, the best song in all of Victorious, I seriously believe, is Shut Up and Dance.
Shut up and dance, show me what you got. Shut up and dance, are you in or not? You're moving your mouth, baby, don't speak. Well, shut up and dance if you're into me. 'Cause I can't wait no more to get on the floor.
Well, look at that, my outfit changed again. Yeah, it's now Saturday night, or actually technically Sunday morning, because it's past midnight. God really doesn't want me to record this video, huh? It's just been fucking all over the place. And I don't know when I'm gonna record my Amphibia reaction, maybe in the morning, but I need to upload this first. Thing's fucking gonna take up all my storage on the phone. Oh, okay. So, anyways, number one song, Shut Up and Dance. It's just awesome. There's nothing I can even say. Well, actually, okay, I can say a little bit of stuff. This is the April Fool's song. This is a song from the April Fool's episode. It doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to make any sense. It's just kind of about dancing and having fun. And the thing is, I mentioned earlier that one song, I can't remember, where it transitions between everyone's voice and it sounded awkward. I remember that. What did it? Oh, hang on. What did I write? Will I be able to read it with my foggy glasses? No, I literally can't see shit right now. Oh no. Oh no, this video has really taken a bad turn, hasn't it? Which one was it? Oh, Five Fingers to the Face. Five Fingers to the Face. Where it's so awkward, everyone's voice transitioning. But in Shut Up and Dance, it's not awkward. It's everyone's included, and the transitions flow so well. And just, it's so great for dancing to, and it's incredibly catchy, and I feel like I've said, like, we should really have done the game, take a shot every time I say catchy in this video. It's just so underrated, because I feel like the reason this one gets overlooked all the time is because it's from the April Fool's episode, which nobody cares about, but like, that April Fool's episode was pretty top tier. It's just, yeah, this song, it's just great, and no song in Victorious is better, not even Give It Up. So there we go. That's my list. That's my list of every song in Victorious, kinda, ranked. I hope you enjoyed, despite the extreme weirdness of this video. I'm thinking I'm not gonna be ranking any more songs, like, unless I actually have stuff to say about them, because I realized while recording this, I didn't have a whole lot to say about the songs. I just felt like I had to do this because Nickelodeon's list was so wrong. I mean, it didn't even include Shut Up and Dance. They might have forgotten that it existed too. For all we know. I don't think no, they did include a clip from an April Fool's episode one time. Okay, never mind. But yeah, this video, we're learning, right? We're figuring out what type of stuff I should be doing and what type of stuff I shouldn't be doing. This was more along the lines of stuff I shouldn't be doing, but that was kind of obvious from the fact that I had to record this in like 19 different sessions. Anyway, I will see you in a much better video in the future. The next video is going to be the Amphibia reaction whenever I record it. Goodbye.